What's up, everybody? Back in with another episode of InZoi Island Getaway Early Access. You know what I'm saying? This is probably gonna be the last early access video that's gonna be actually early. It actually might drop on the 20th, which is when I think this is out. But if that's the case, y'all better be downloading it, because this is a great addition to InZoi, man. I've been having a lot of fun with this expansion pack. So when I left off yesterday, we was at the house that I could only get in. She couldn't actually get in, which kind of sucks. That's still a fact. Yeah, that's still a fact. So I kind of wasted my money on that, but that's okay though. That's okay though. So what I'm gonna have her do is go back to the house and we're gonna kind of reset a little bit. You know, one thing I do want them to change that I realized yesterday, whenever you switch a character, like, I don't need a song to play. That's like too much. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it starts to get to a point where it's like, all right, bro, I'm switching characters a lot, so I don't really need that. But you know what I'm saying? It's cool. I like it every once in a while, maybe, but it's definitely a little much. Oh, I think I gotta go home anyway. I think it was only for one night, so I gotta go check out at the lobby. So what I was gonna say is, we do got this $23,000, and I am a little bit tired of living in this little raggedy shack. We got a new girlfriend now. Big shout out to Hazel. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know with the money situation, this wasn't a real true rags to riches. I wouldn't even call this really a rags to riches, but this is like a poor as hell to riches series, because we still poor as hell, but we gonna try and get the riches. But we got a little bit of money because of Hazel coming in and that whole situation with Moana, because that whole situation was crazy. But I did just see a comment, because I had just posted the last video. I did see a comment from Naji J Khalifa, said they have a bug that's doing that. You got to make sure both Zoids are straight. I want to build a little bit of a house, I think. Now, it ain't gonna be nothing crazy, because we only got this $23,000. I'm gonna get her something to eat before she die though, because I definitely don't need her dying on me. But I kind of want to make something good, man. Like, I mean, we in the islands, so it's got to have somewhat of a like natural, naturey feel, but it's also got to have the modern luxuries that I need, you know, in life now. Like, we got to have carpet, we got to have nice TVs, nice stereos, nice bedrooms, things of that nature. So I'm gonna have her go stand out here, and I'm gonna have him go stand out here. See what I'm saying? We don't need music every time we switch characters, bro. That's just too much music going, in my opinion. Let me know if y'all agree. That's just too much music. And I love music, but sometimes it's just a little bit too much going on. Alright, I'm gonna have y'all just kind of go over there and do something. Where you going, by the way? Are y'all going over here to the little cut, huh? Damn, W couple. They actually look like a real couple to me. I think it's because of that outfit she got on. That definitely looks like a wife kind of outfit. I mean, you could wear it whatever you want as a wife, but this kind of just reminds me of a wife type outfit. I tried to mess with my UI yesterday. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm not the biggest hater of it either. It's okay. It's definitely okay. But this is not the whole point. The point is, our garden is growing. How's the garden look, by the way? 24% on the new ones. What about the old ones? 87%. So these are almost full grown, which is nice, because we keeping the garden in the same spot. I'm not messing with this at all. Maybe I'll make a new fence, but other than that, this is all staying in the same spot. I just want a little bit of music, man, just to get in the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit in the vibe. So I'm gonna delete pretty much everything in this house, because I see no purpose to have it. I mean, everything in here is like ass. This looks like prison toilets. Like, I'm good on everything. The UI is a little bit different, so I ended up putting, matter of fact, this music is kind of distracting me. I just throw that shit in on the flip side. So I do like having this stuff grouped right here together, and then I feel like this is like her whole character. Like, this is how she feeling, this is the stuff she wants, which I think all of this needs to be, I like this, but this needs to be redone in a way that's more like in your face. Like, the mood is in your face, and then her goals are like little tiny dots, and it's like, why are those so small and these are so big? So I think that this should be If I had to create one, what I would say is I like the big picture, I like the emotion, I like the reason why, and I think this part should be a square that's equally as big as this that has her goals in it. Big though, so you could actually see them. Like maybe as big as this, so you could see what they are with what they need, what they are though, like with a little description. That way you don't have to hover over it to see what she wants. You could just glance, see, oh, okay, she want to go outside or she want to write a book, whatever. And then you could keep this way, so that way you could slap this right on the side. And then I would say make the mood half the size. So make these smaller and then make this only this size. And then the whole thing should be this minus the bottom of this. So like the whole UI should be like probably this size right there. The whole like person UI. And then you got the time and all of that. I'm not sure where I think I should put that, but I think that's how they should do the UI for the character. It just takes a little bit to get used to. Damn, this place is nice. I don't want to click this because I don't know exactly what happens. Just clicked it anyway. Okay, so you could download this. Schedule download. I wonder why I say schedule. Maybe because this is only when it comes out. This is a beautiful place. Beautiful place. I love how they designed this. This look like some realistic like apartments of the future type vibe. I actually really like that. Whoever that was, I'm sure I showed it. Okay, so let's go ahead and start deleting stuff. Damn, I could delete all. I would love to delete all, but if I get rid of my garden that I've been working on the last damn 4 days, I'm gonna be very mad. So we're not gonna get rid of the garden, but we are getting rid of everything else. I might keep the water tower just for the look, but everything else is gone. Hazel came in here and she helped us out and she was like, listen, you my man now. What's mine is yours. What's yours is mine. W relationship. Let's make something and let's grow together. Since Moana had a spell on you. Moana had me out here really thinking I was a woman. That's crazy. Okay, I think that's everything except the water tower. I think I'm gonna leave the water tower for right now. I think I am. Park the truck over there like that. Then we're gonna leave the bike where it is. I'm not sure about this fence either, because I think I can make this look a little bit better. I mean, I liked it for the pole look, but I think we could do something a little bit nicer now that we got a couple thousand in the bank. Now, how much did all of that give me? I'm up to 31. Is this part of my house? I didn't even know this was part of my house. The hay, the slats of wood over here. I'm gonna leave all of that. I'm gonna leave all. This is actually a really big lot when you look at it. I'm gonna leave all of that. I don't think you could put grass down either, which kind of sucks. I do like kind of hate that. But if y'all know me like I know me, we're gonna have to make do with what we got. I am gonna have to move this camera though. I don't know if I should move it. What did I do last time? Did I move it up? Or did I move it down? I think that's good. That's a little bit better if I could actually see what's going on over here. Alright, so number one situation, I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of way that the house is gonna look. That's first things first. How is the house gonna look? Now I do know that I want to keep this kind of open. I don't want to start blocking stuff off, making it look weird. So I'm thinking I want to do like a little pathway here. Oh yeah, the pathway is weird in here too. Wait. So if I want to do floors, I still forgot how to do this, but what I'm thinking about doing is something like this. So we're going to do like a pathway here. Nah, this ain't what I want to do. Matter of fact, nah. We got new stuff. We got new stuff that I'm going to use. Where was it at? It was in pathing, right? Yeah, right here. This is it right here. This is actually what I was looking for anyway. So I was going to go with this or maybe these, and I might still go with these as like my pathway. But then I'm thinking, should I go with these instead? So let's take a closer look. If I go with these, it's more of a unified kind of feel. If I go with those, it's more of a natural kind of feel. So now which one do I like? You know, seeing that this is kind of a naturey kind of vibe, I'm thinking about just doing something like this. Going with these. Am I talking too damn loud? Maybe I need to cut this mic down some. So I'm thinking about going with these right here. I think these are gonna look better long term. These are okay, but I think that the new ones actually do look a little bit better. I don't know how much these cost, but I think they worth it. So if I do something like this, damn, those are $20 each though. They kind of eating up my bread fast. And I don't even know, wait, if those are $20 each, these are only $12 each. So technically, damn, those costing me $40 versus $12 though.
Hey, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell.
I got a different idea. New plan. Let's use these for the main walkway. And then we're going to use these for the garden walkway, because we're going to have to walk to the garden anyway. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be our center point, which is not quite centered for some damn reason, but we're going to pretend it is. Go there, there. I'm going to center it more up. And then we're going to have this come out from the main track. So the main track is going to be like up to here. And we're going to skip this one and go like right there, or whatever that equivalent of that is. So it's going to be either this, or I might have to move that over some actually. You know what? What's smarter for me to do this right now? Yep. Okay, so that's going to be our garden trail. So whatever this equates to, we gonna see. Is that too close together, you think? Nah, you kind of want it close together because you are walking on it. You don't want to be walking on that dirt. I could just put them together if I wanted to. Is that crazy? Should I just put them together? You know, low key, I almost feel like I should just put them together. Because I mean, this is the pathway, and then the closest we get into the street is here. Am I doing this kind of weird? A little bit. But we vibing. Just vibe, twin, just vibe. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking right there. I think that's a nice little path. You come up from the street, which is like nothing. I might end up moving this over though. I don't want to make this too permanent, because it actually looks a little better if I moved it over. I said it like it already happened, but I just think that the walkway should be... Let's do that right there. I think that's a good spot. See, I don't want it to be cramming me too much where I got, you know what? Let's just do this. This will be a whole lot quicker. I don't want it to be, you know, cramping my style too much with the house. Because, like, you know, who knows how big of a house I want to build. We ain't got there yet. But when I do build the house, I want to have enough freedom to be able to kind of go crazy with it a little bit. Just a little bit. So then you got your little turn. And then I'm thinking front door got to be somewhere like right there. But I'm thinking not just normal front door. I'm thinking recessed front door. Something like that. You see what I'm saying? Something like that right there. Recessed front door, just because we a little bit more fancy now. We got a little bit more money in our pocket now. Now, I haven't built in a long time, so y'all got to give me a little bit of grace if I completely butcher this. I am gonna center this garden better too. You know, it's been a minute since I've been doing stuff, so I gotta get back in my designer bag. Just FYI, if y'all are new here, don't get it twisted. I do build really cool stuff. I built this house and I built this house. Well, it's the same house, but I built this house, I built this house, and I made Queso and Dolores an apartment that was beautiful. Just so if y'all don't know, I do build. I do this. But I just don't know if today is going to be the day that I really go crazy, or is this going to be a little calm day. I also got to remember that this game has like super quarter walls. So if the wall ain't symmetrical, I'm going to be sad way after the fact, not currently. Alright, so if we really trying to build, and you know I'm trying to build something modern, because modern is what I do. Now, does it look ridiculous? A big white square in the middle of the slums? Yeah, it does. But trust me on this. We gon' be doing something. We gonna be cooking this. We gonna be cooking something crazy with this. Just let it vibe. What I tell you, just vibe, twin. Just vibe. I am gonna delete this carport though, because we're kind of changing the whole vibe of this area. I think I'm gonna keep the hay. I like the hay. I like the slats, stacked wood pile. I like that. I think that looks real cool. But I already can see a vision, and I think the vision is showing me that the garden should be over here. I'm having a what y'all ever watch Manifest? Y'all like Manifest? I actually just finished Manifest for the first time. Well, I guess it would be the first time if I just finished it. But I just finished Manifest after like years of not watching it. 'Cause it stopped in the middle of the season, or like after one season I had never watched it again, so I finished it last night. It actually was a good show though. I'm getting a vision though. I'm definitely getting a vision right now where this needs to, a calling. I'm getting a calling that this stuff here should be over here. That's what my calling is telling me. And I'm almost getting another calling that's saying I should build a garage with a bunch of cars in it across from the house. But I don't know if that's facts or not. We got to find that out. But I got to get the house design down first, because like that's what's going to end up costing me the most money. So with doing that, I got to figure out bedroom. What kind of bed we want. We want the modern classic. You want the minimalist queen. I kind of like the minimalist queen. The modern classic is alright. Don't like that one. Minimalist queen or you know what? I like the round head queen. It sounds like I'm saying like TikTok slang. Like pop off queen. Pop off gamer queen. She's a clean girly. Nah, round head queen is what I need. I need a round head queen. Cause it just kind of fits that vibe. You know, I like that mid-century modern look now. I mix it a little bit with my more what the hell did I just say? I mix it a little bit with my ultra modern, and I like the traditional look of the mid-century modern. So like that stoneware and all of that, I like that. I like that a lot. Now how we gonna do the bedroom? Where we gonna do the bedroom? Where we gonna put the TV? These are all things that I've yet to figure out, and that's okay. But what's not okay is not figuring it out. Alright, so if this is the front door, cause see, InZoi kind of tricks you. These houses be way bigger than they look when you building them. Like this house didn't look this big, but this is actually a pretty big house. Like for real. So I don't want to buy a TV like this, cause this is a little too big. I'm gonna just buy a TV stand and buy this TV, and then that's gonna be our living room placeholder. I could bust out the sectional. We gonna see. I really like these bubble couches though. These bubble couches go kind of crazy. I know it don't look like nothing right now, but you gotta let me cook it up. You got to. I'm just like right now, I'm just at the grocery store. I'm just looking at the ingredients. I haven't even got home yet. I'm just looking at the ingredients I need to make what I'm trying to make. We haven't even remotely started turning on the oven yet. I'm just trying to get an idea. Now, do I want to future-proof this house? I kind of want to future-proof it because you know I'm going to be playing here for a minute. I'm going to probably have some kids. So I'm thinking at least 2 bedrooms would be nice. Do I like how this is setting up right now? I might want to switch up. I might want to go bedrooms in the back, depending on the situation, across from each other for more privacy, depending on the situation. I'm thinking maybe go, I don't know if I want to go living room here or kitchen here. I mean, living room, kitchen here, or living room, kitchen there. I'm thinking maybe living room, dining room, kitchen. Yeah, I'm thinking living room here, kitchen here, maybe a dining room table. Possibly a dining room table of some sort, just to kind of make the open concept vibe. That's not all. I forgot where all the stuff even is. Where's the walls at? Oh, there they go. So here, since this is gonna be our entryway, I'm gonna just make a wall here, and then we're gonna do a dining room. Nothing is permanent right now. We just trying to fill it out. I do need to see something real quick though. How big is this room if you was to put a TV in here? So a good sized bedroom, I'd say like right there would probably be a good sized bedroom. So if you doubled that, is that the same distance? This one look a little further. I think that's the same distance. It's a little tight, but for a bedroom, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'm just trying to see how big this hallway needs to be. So if I did that right there, that's a very thin hallway. That's a very, 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 very thin hallway. Almost to the point where it's like, why even make a hallway? Just make a room sitting there. But you gotta let me think for a second. You gotta let me think. Because you know I gotta go in with the bedroom and make it look like it's supposed to look. These are just the ingredients. This is not the final design. So at max, Right now, this is maximum bedroom right there. That's max space right there. I should say minimum. That's minimum space right there. So at the bare minimum, this bedroom gotta at least be this big. Bare minimum. Ain't no ifs, ands, asses, titties, booty cheeks. Gonna stop that. This room has to at least be this size. Now with that being said, can I just like duplicate this? Nah. I think there actually is a way to do that though, but I don't know exactly how that is right now, so we ain't gonna trip. That's bare minimum, which means bare minimum on this side is the exact same thing, like that. That's bare minimum for these bedrooms. Now I need some kind of placeholder to represent a person. Where are the people at? They all the way over there. Damn, that's kind of messing me up now. You think this bike could represent a person? Person ain't gonna be much bigger than that bike. So that's a pretty tight hallway. If you just imagine this bike being a person, that's a tight hallway. That's like a little house hallway. I mean, it'll work. It needs to be a little wider if we go on minimum bedroom though. So here's another idea. I'm with old girl, so we gonna have a master suite, bathroom included with a closet. I like to build all my houses now to be as realistic as possible. So what I think I want to do is make a master suite, and then I want to make 2 spare bedrooms with their own bathroom and closet as well. So technically 3 master suites at least, which what that's gonna look like is this. How do you select the whole room? Oh, here it is. Room selection. There it is. I knew there was a way to do it. Room selection. I could just move this over, but before I move it over, is this room wide enough for a master suite? I would say definitely. Yeah, definitely, 100% definitely. So let's just take this room and move it over. I don't think, should I move it over even more? See, these are going to be the spare bedrooms. I don't know how everything else got deleted, but it is what it is. I'm going to actually need to delete all of this stuff anyway because it's not quite big enough. So now I'm going to go ahead, copy this room, flip it, and then make enough space where I could have a nice hallway. And by nice hallway, I mean enough where I could actually walk down the hallway and maybe have something on the sides, maybe have some artwork, things of that nature on each side of the wall. See what I'm saying? See, now you can ride a motorcycle down the hallway and you'll be fine, which is good. I want it to be like that. So we got the spacing down, but I just don't know about the actual design of this part yet. But the spacing is good. So then now all we got to do, if we want to be smart, is just take this same room, flip it one time, and then maybe go, I'm thinking like right here with it. So it's giving a little bit more width. You know what though? I forgot. Y'all didn't remind me. See, I forgot already. I can't quite do this yet because each one of these rooms need enough space for a bathroom and a closet. Now, how much space do you need for a bathroom and a closet? That's the question we got to answer right now. How much space do you need for a bathroom and a closet? Let's just go bare minimum. We go toilet. Matter of fact, I'm going to set this up like most houses are set up. So we got sink. Sink is usually right there by the door. Then we got toilet. Give it a little bit of space. And then we got shower combo. They don't have a shower combo in here? Damn, I thought they had a shower combo in here. Shower bath combo. They do not, but that's okay though, because we gonna pretend. Or we'll just put a shower and a bathtub in here, one or the other. They don't want to give us a shower combo. We'll just create one out of thin air. Okay, so if we just do that, that's just maximum, that's minimum. I keep saying maximum. That's minimum bathroom space for a shower, a bathtub, a toilet, and a sink. That's minimum. So bare minimum is not giving you much room for a closet. But I will say this. If it's just a simple walk-in closet, still not enough. I forgot the doors in this game are a little different than the Sims. So we at least need a doorway to represent a closet. Does this game got closets? Sometimes I forget. I want to say they do though. Closet. Maybe they don't. I don't think they do. I think you could pretend there's a closet, but they don't actually have none. So what we are in the... So we got 2 things we could do. We could either get rid of the shower or get rid of the bathtub. Now, if I'm being honest, the little bedrooms don't really need a bathtub. They don't. They really, truly don't. You lucky you even got a bathroom off your bedroom to begin with, if we being for real. Which means the new bare minimum is looking something like this. Hold up. I need a door. I need a door. I need a door. Not I need a max win. I need a door. So the reason why we need a door is because we need to determine how far it needs to be away from the sink, which is right there. Then we need to determine how close the wall could be. So this right here, that right there is the new minimum. Yeah, that's the new minimum. This is actually a decent sized bathroom. Bathrooms are a whole lot smaller usually, but this is cool. Or maybe not a whole lot smaller, but they do feel smaller. This is cool though. This is cool. And then what that does is that gives us just enough space where we could put another door right next to it, which could be the walk-in closet that you can pretend these little bedrooms have. See, come on, man. I told you. We starting to do a little something now. Now, I don't know if I'm going with these doors, but we just want to get the bones of the house. Once I get the bones of the house put together, we'll have a skeleton. Then we'll start adding layers to that skeleton. You know what I'm saying? Spooky season on the way. Y'all hype for spooky season? Hey, what y'all want me to play for spooky season? I need a bunch of good scary games for spooky season. I'm gonna finish Silent Hill, but that's kind of like a given. I want to play some stuff like the Classrooms, man. The Classrooms was such a good game. Like, I wish there was more games like that game, but there just isn't a lot of the times. Okay, so right now we going there, connecting there. And then just to know our spacing differences, we got a door here. And that's going to be bare minimum there. And then that size right there is going to be our bathroom. See what I'm saying? I'm telling you, we be doing it, bruh. We be doing it. If you new over here, make sure y'all subscribe. Because we be doing it. We be really in here doing it. All right. And then we got to have some doors for the bedroom, which I'm thinking... What would you prefer on each side? Would you prefer a door right there, or would you prefer a door right there? I would prefer the door over here for sure. Same with that. So then both bedroom doors is right there. Now see, you see what I'm saying? We're gonna have to make some adjustments to this side over here, because this is way too close to the front door. It don't even feel right. And maybe I could take the front door and throw it in, maybe something like that. That way it don't quite feel as close to that bedroom, but that is a little eerily close to the front door. Like I wouldn't really want my... But see, I like how I did this though, because when you think about it, you know, I'm always building for realistically. If you got kids and you got a master suite up here, you want to be able to knock the boots without the kids hearing it. If your room is way up here, you could be going crazy. You got a whole bathroom separating y'all. So it's a little bit easier for sound protection. You got to think of that when you're building. So now we got enough fluff that we could go ahead, take this bedroom, copy it. Now we could slide it on here sideways. I'm going to add a little bit of depth though. A little bit of depth. It's the wrong way. I'm going to add a little bit of depth. I'm thinking maybe this right here, because that does add a nice amount. Delete both them sides. This does add a nice amount. I could delete the floor too until I figure it out. And then now the master suite. No, I'm thinking though, this might be just too big for no reason. I mean, I want to have a closet and a bathroom, but like, I mean, it ain't gotta be this damn big. So should I do the bedroom where it's facing this way or the other way? That is the question. Would you want to be able to see out the front room, or would you want the bedroom to be more in the cut in the back room? I don't know. We're going to figure that out in a minute, because I want to be able to cut this anyway. Oh, that was way too much. All right, that's actually perfect. That just created the rest of the house. See, this is what I was thinking. But the more I'm looking at it, it's like, I don't know. This looked like a little bit too big of a bedroom. I mean, half of it's going to be cut off just for like the bathroom and toilets and all of that. So maybe not. Maybe it'll be all right, because we're going to go bathroom, toilets, everything on the right side. So I'm going to make the house mostly on this side. So once we do plant, you know, maybe give the plant a little bit of room, since this is the master suite. Nightstand, give it a little bit of space. And then we go like maybe, what is that? 3. How many spaces did I do in between here? 1 full space, which means this would go there. Yeah, that's not bad. Just in case I want to put a bigger plant in. I don't think there's no plants that's going to be that big. But if I wanted to, I got enough space. These are really big. These are too big though. Big for nothing. Yeah, I think that's enough space. And then this could actually be the foot of the bed, like a foot of the bed type thing. And then we could also have a TV. These are just placeholders, but we could also have a TV. This is plenty of room. You actually got enough room in this bedroom to have a couple little chairs if you want it. Like maybe scratch that, bust out some chair action. Which I do like to be able to have some chairs in the bedroom. Maybe not right there, but we just figuring stuff out right now. Laying out the lay of everything. And then this is going to be the closet and the bathroom. Now in the master suite, I'm going to go a little bit crazier. So we going to have double sinks. Because you got a wife. You going to have a shower. Damn. This is going to run out of space fast. You going to have a toilet. And I'd like to have a bathtub. So if I'm planning this out, lights went out, they'll be back in a second. If I'm planning this out, I could easily do bathtub, like give it a little bit of grandness to it. See, this actually takes up more space than I thought it would. Mostly if you want this to look grand. Like I'm thinking like bathtub away from the toilet, because that's one thing I hate about a lot of the times is in the bathroom. Bathtub is like right up on the toilet. Kind of get a little distance. Oh, and I'm tripping. What am I doing? I need to be making some toilet rooms. Alright, you know what? I actually might have to build a closet over here. Or something like that for a closet and pretend that's a closet. Which that's a pretty big closet. Like, come on, that's almost the size of an entire bed. That's decent. That's decent. It's not the biggest closet in the world, but it's decent. And then I gotta figure out some kind of layout for this bathroom. And let's close off this bedroom door too, because it ain't no point in having that wide open right now, because that's not gonna be wide open in the future. Do they got double doors in here? They do kinda have bigger doors, but not double doors. I mean, that's alright. We don't really need a double door. Damn, that's a weird hallway. What makes it weird is that the bathroom is over here. Damn, I'm starting to think, should I have flipped that the other way though? Made the bedroom doors closer to the inside and then put the bathroom and the closet on their outside. Not sure yet. We still figuring out a layout though. Okay, and then you walk in a bathroom from this way. You got some sink action, but where could you put your toilet? I've never used a toilet that was inside of a room. Like I always make toilet rooms. I know a lot of rich houses had these, bigger houses had these, and I always like to do them because I feel like they're cool. They keep the toilet out of the way. But I don't know how much I would actually like them for real. But they do make the bathroom cleaner though. Because if you go 3 sinks, I'm not going 3 sinks. I'm going to do an empty one in the middle. But I need the placeholder. So if we got our nice big vanity type vibe here when you walk in, last thing you want to do is look at a wall. So if you got a nice big vanity, next to that vanity, you could cut it. You could cut it right there. So that's your vanity. And then you could have your tub. I got an idea just now, but I don't think it's going to work. I was thinking about doing the bathtub in the center, doing 2 toilet rooms right there. But see, then you ain't going to be able to do a shower. You want to be able to, well, maybe I could do 1 toilet room then. It's funny, I talk about I don't want it right next to the bathtub, and the toilet's literally going to be right next to the bathtub. But see, if it's closed off, you will never know that. You see what I'm saying? Now, is this something we want to do? That's the real question. I did like this new shower that was like wood. You could always make like a custom shower too. I never tried to make a big custom shower in here. I'm sure you could do it though if you just match the floor to the wood right there. That would look like a big custom shower with a glass door. Am I doing too much? I could be doing too much. So then imagine this with like a glass window, which would technically be your like, not this glass window, but like this would be your shower. The toilet would be around there. And then like the bathtub, I mean, I hate to say it, but the bathtub could just be sitting in the middle of the floor low key. I don't know though. That wasn't really what I wanted to do, but like I'm also not mad at it because the shower's kind of in the corner. So then from this standpoint, you see what I'm saying? How did I used to do the camera? Oh yeah, free camera and then default camera. I forgot the difference. I forgot what you could do with them. What's the free camera though? It don't matter. I'm just trying to get an idea what's going on, y'all. I ain't really feeling this too much. I know that don't make sense. You ain't gotta tell me. What if we went 2 shower heads, cut it so it's still technically a custom shower. This is one on each side, so that's like right there will be the limit for the toilet room. See, the issue I'm having isn't in width, it's in actual depth. So if I put a door here for this bathtub, I mean literally you ain't got no room for this shower. Like, it's not even gonna let you do it. Now, can we pretend? Yeah, we could definitely pretend. We could put the shower up and do it like this and just pretend that this is a custom shower. We could definitely do that. Is it delusional? Low key. Is it kind of stupid? Low key. But if I was to do that, see, what I'm doing is create more of a problem for myself. The question you gotta ask though is it gonna be worth it? That's the question you gotta ask yourself. Will it be worth it? So that's a door, slim, high frame door, high line door. That is a door. See, this is what I'm looking for. But you gotta have a window. I mean, that kind of works. Not the same frame, but that kind of works though. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to create, a custom looking shower. You feel me? Like where it looks like you walk into a glass room. And is it pretend? Hell yeah, it's pretend. But that ain't stopped nobody ever from doing nothing before. So you could still do like a little plant action, maybe a little something over here. Maybe you could move the bathtub over just a tad. I mean, do I have any room to expand? Because I would like to make this a little bit thicker. It's kind of dumb that I'm talking about extending that out just to make that shower bigger, but I mean, it does look cool though. I wish they actually gave you one that went on the wall though, instead of these fake ones. I mean, like, they do technically go on the wall, but they got this platform. Like, I don't want a platform because then the platform is gonna kill my open shower look. I don't know what you got a red tag right there for. See, this is cool, but this is like a rain head shower. You know, I had saw this just joke on TikTok that it started as a joke, and it was like, yo, you ever go to a hotel and they had them rain shower heads, like those are racist shower heads because like we're gonna be trying to get our hair wet. I thought it was funny, and then I started seeing people actually pretend like they were offended by that, and then it like ruined the joke. I swear, them type of people always ruin the joke, man. It's like we was just having fun, making a joke, and now you done took it serious and ruined it all. If I went this way, yeah, still 2. See, I like that. I really do. Is this a doorway? I thought this was a glass door. That's just an open doorway, ain't it? I mean, I'm okay with it being open, but not necessary. I don't know, y'all. I'm spending way too much time on this bathroom trying to come up with something cool, and I'm failing miserably. Well, not miserably, but I'm definitely not doing the best. That shit got crammed up in that corner like crazy. And it don't even have to be. That's the crazy part. I could actually just move everything down and put that more in the bathroom. You know, it started really good and then just kind of fell apart. Y'all. What you think, man? You think it fell apart? I low-key think it fell apart. Me trying to make that shower work kind of ruined it. And I know how I could fix it. I could easily just do this right here, to be honest. Get rid of this. Well, I guess just leaving it like this would be fine, because technically it's not messing nothing up. You just got one shower head. It's like way overkill for one shower. You got your toilet thing, you got your vanity, your nice wide vanity. These mirrors are way bigger than they look. I just need one to go across the whole thing like that. So I mean, this kind of stuff is gonna look good, but yeah, I guess it's cool. You know what? I think that's cool. It looks better than me trying to make that wider just for the hell of it. You still got a pretty decent closet. What if I typed in rack? Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Shelves, actually. So in the grand scheme of things, this kind of gives you an idea of how big the closet can be. And I mean, is it the biggest closet in the world? No. But is that a pretty good sized closet? Yeah, I think so. I mean, for 2 people though? I almost feel like this rack should be on the bottom instead of the top. Yeah, that's definitely could be on the bottom. That's what I'm saying. When you build an InZoi is kind of deceiving how things look when you're building. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. Like, you be thinking something is really small and it's actually not small at all. So this ain't centered no more? Like, what's the problem here? It could never be centered? Is that the issue? You know what? At this point, just take it to the back of the wall, bro. Just take it to the back. No, don't take it to the back, because then it's not going to work. This is plenty of closet. The moral of the story is this is plenty of closet for 2 people. That's the moral of the story. Like it or love it, it just works. You know what I'm saying? It just works. Now, could it be better? Of course. Is it uneven? I have no idea. No, it's not actually right now. I think the racks need to go down, though. It's kind of hard to get in there and move them around, but I think the racks should go down. I say theirs a little bit better. Yeah, I definitely say go down. And then if we want it, we could put something on top. Because, I mean, you can always reach your clothes. You don't want to be, on a ladder trying to get your clothes. So we're going to go down like that. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Now, would it be nice if I could put one more in there? Yeah, it would. Like one more going this way. But that ain't going to happen, Chief. That ain't going to happen. So what we going to have to do, I was thinking maybe add a dresser instead of more shelves. Like maybe something like this. Is it the best looking? Nah. But will it work? Yeah. You could add like a little locker to it. Or an actual wardrobe. That probably would look better. This is too short. The wardrobe, this is plenty of clothes for 2 people, man. Come on. If you can't fit your clothes in here with you and your wife, then you just got too many damn clothes. For real. Because this is like the size of a normal closet, 1 rack. And you got double that, and then you got it on both sides. Like, nah, that's plenty. That's plenty of room for 2 people. And then with these closets, they actually can't be... Can they be double stacked? Ain't no way you could put the same amount of clothes in this closet. Damn, you actually can. So these closets are way big enough. Way big enough. This is for a little room. This is for a spare bedroom. Plenty of space. And they even let you do something like this, which is surprising. You could actually put one down here on this side. So if you smooth enough, you could go ahead and just center one like that. This is definitely not centered, but if we just pretend it is, then it will be. It is actually kind of centered though. And then we could add another one up there too. This is plenty of room. That is actually plenty of room, yo. I didn't think these closets would be that big. That is a big closet. Nice bathroom, big closet, big bed. Like, this is a nice little layout. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is this bathroom. This master suite could be better. It's nice that you got everything you need, but it could be a little bit better. It could. I'm not even going to sit here and tell you no lie. It definitely could be better. But if you don't trip about it, I ain't about to trip about it. I'm not even going to add all them little details right now anyway, because we're really trying to figure out. I'm surprised I'm able to get all this stuff and still have money. That's what's really surprising me. This $20,000 went a long way. And then like I was telling y'all, we could do the artwork in the hallway. I got to get some new picks. The picks I got ain't all that. We could go big, tall ones like this, or we could go horizontal like that. Or we could do a combination of both. One horizontal mixed with one vertical. Yeah, I kind of like that. One horizontal mixed with one vertical. Yeah, I think that's cool. Nice artwork. We'll add some plants out here too. Not quite sure what species. Sometimes when you click it don't really click right. You could actually go a little bit bigger plant. We can go little tables. We could put some tables out here, like little side tables. This is not matching the vibe at all, but see, this is what I like about this hallway. Remember I was telling y'all, so you could add stuff to it, make it feel wide, you know what I'm saying? And then when you have kids, they could drive their little power wheels down the hallway. See, you know what I'm saying? I'm creating the energy you need for an optimistic future. You see what I'm saying? But those tables are ass. They're so ass it actually makes me sad. But that's okay though, because we still working. We're going to be deleting stuff, changing stuff in a minute. Now I got to create a living room. I do like these bubble couches a lot. These bubble couches are very nice couches. Do I have enough room to do something like this though? That's the question. Kinda and kinda not, cause that dining room table is awful. This dining room table is definitely awful, but I think they're all around the same size. And then if you get chairs for them, let's just pretend we getting some chairs. They don't let you do one on the edge, which is so dumb, but it is what it is. Yeah, you know what? We actually do have enough room though. Is it a little cramped? Possibly. We're gonna get a refrigerator. See, this is where all my money's gonna go. I should have did this first, but bedrooms don't cost that much money, but these kitchens cost a whole lot of money because you gotta keep duplicating cabinets. What was up with them new cabinets, by the way? These. I thought they looked more modern than this. They kind of don't look modern at all. Well, not in that color scheme. Maybe if you change the color scheme. I don't think the color scheme is the problem. Yeah, you could definitely make them work. I don't like them hinges being exposed like that. Not a fan of that look at all. I kind of like this a little bit better. But see, this is a part I don't even know. Like, do I want to... So you can still make a bar. Can I attach this to this? Okay, you can. For some reason, I don't think you could do this before. You couldn't do that before, right? I mean, I know you could do it in The Sims because I started doing that in The Sims all the time. But I don't remember being able to do that before in InZoi, where you could do the double cabinets like this. It might have been in it, but I honestly don't remember. And if I want to go top cabinets, yeah, this is definitely eating up the cash. I'm just trying to get an idea of the layout, y'all. That's really what I'm trying to do. It might look kind of crazy right now, because it kind of is crazy right now, but I'm just trying to get an idea. How is this going to look? Because you're going to have your recreational area, your living room, your dining room, and then the front door is going to be chilling there, which I like the front door being something more substantial. No windows. I don't want no damn windows in my front door. This door probably should be switched to like a more chill door too. I don't even like them doors though, because they got like these school door handles where you put your thumb on there to open it. That's not very residential like, but I'm not worried about that too much. I'm worried about getting the basics down. The basics is like the general layout. See, of course I could do something like that. Maybe do a little bit of something with the lights on the wall. They gotta organize these lights a little better. Oh no, here it is right here. You know, maybe something like this, possibly around the dining room table. Not really sure. They got fireplaces. Yeah, they got fireplaces. And damn near forgot everything about the game. See, I could bust out the fireplace here then, couldn't I? Right in front of the dining room table. It just feel like it's kind of cramped though. Maybe I should open that up some. It felt cramped. So if I open that up a little bit, this ain't centered and it's driving me crazy. Like, just let me center that bit. Okay, so yeah, see, something like that. You're giving it a little bit more space. Like, of course, the dining room table is not what I want it to look like, so don't judge it off of what it looks like right now, because that is not the look I want it to look like at all. I'm just trying to get general skeleton of the house. General skeleton. Brand new watch. Skeleton, ho. That's a bust down. Try to get down. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You physically see what I'm saying right now. See the general layout? Now I'm running out of money very fast and I don't even have a window in this house yet. And that's why it's important that I get the layout down so then I could delete some of this stuff and then we could work our way back up to actually furnishing the house. Because I mean, we don't have anything right now. And I do want to do something different with the garden. I do want to move it over here, I think. See, I want to go crazy, but I don't want to cheat though. But I do want to go crazy because see, I could do trees. I could do the mulch. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could really make this house look like something, but I don't want to cheat though, because that's going to kill the like momentum of wanting to play the game. So I'm going to have to go back on some of this stuff because there's no way I'm going to be able to afford it all. I'm just trying to see. This is what really starts to rack up the dough. Like, that's too much, right? Yeah, that's too much. That's too much. Where does it become too much at? I say right there. That's like max. That's max island right there. And then I'd say maybe 4 is max here. So then you could go ahead and center this. What you say? About right there? I mean, you gotta have an oven too. I'm just trying to think where do I need to cut the kitchen at? Because the kitchen has to be cut. It has to be cut somewhere. I'm trying to figure out where do we want to cut the kitchen. I mean, we need a stove. We could put the stove like right here. Yeah, I literally don't have no money no more. That's alright though. That's alright. That's alright. Let's just get rid of some stuff. We know where our placeholders are. Damn, this is all gotta go. Get rid of this TV. We can maybe pull out a cheap stove right there. See, the issue I'm having is like, do I just cut the kitchen here? Nah, I can't do that. I gotta at least center it. So it's gotta be one more of those and one more of these. Now I could cut the kitchen completely off if I wanted to. I don't want to cut it off, but I'm thinking like maybe this is where hall closet. W hall closet. I mean, it sounds goofy, but it's kind of realistic. I don't have no money. You couldn't put a closet in there anyway, could you? What, it ain't enough width or it ain't enough? What's the problem? I think the problem is the width. Yeah. Alright, so this is a nice size kitchen. You could actually argue and say that's a great, beautiful size kitchen. It's unnecessary for me to cut that like that. If all I really gotta do is just add another cabinet. Like if I added another cabinet, we'd be good. We'd be gold. I do realize that this is off center now though, so we need to adjust that a little bit. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Minor adjustments. And then that way this will be this whole wall. And then just for the sake of saying something, let's delete some stuff too. Get rid of these tables. And them tables were $450. They are way too ugly to cost $450. So then this is full size kitchen. This kitchen is enormous actually. Is the island still good size or should I make the island bigger? I almost feel like I should make the island a little bit bigger now. Or is that just doing too much? I'm thinking I'm only doing 3 chairs. I'm gonna have to scoot them in manually. Yeah, see, I almost feel like the island need to be a little bit bigger now. And then we could make this center now that it's a little bit longer. I might actually regret doing this though, cause see now the sink ain't gonna be centered. I always like to put the sink in the island. But see now if I put the sink in the island, it's gonna be offset. That's not the end of the world though. It ain't. It really ain't. It literally ain't. Cause I could put a dish rack right next to that. I think they have dish racks too. Let's see. Oh, rack is already in there. I'm almost, positive they had a dish rack. Yeah, see, we could do something like this. Even a bigger one if we want it. Whatever. Easily make that work. Get these a little bit more space now too. So, and then the floor. For the floor, I think what I'm gonna do is just do I'm thinking about it, I could use these, couldn't I? I mean, if this ends up lining up, I think that would line up. Damn, I could actually use that for the kitchen then. I gotta sell some more stuff. See, the thing is, we don't even have kids, so why do we need a bed? We don't. We won't even have kids. You see what I'm saying? These were just placeholders. All this closet, we don't even need that right now. None of that is actually a necessity. This is all just, I really don't even need these bathrooms, but if I delete it, I'm gonna forget how I lined it up. But we don't even need all this. This is all just, when we get there. When we get there. We ain't nowhere close to getting there at the moment. But I do kind of like how this is lining up. And then we just go with the little thin ones right here. I mean, come on now. I'm not mad at that at all. This is actual floor, right? Yeah. I just want to make sure. Because, sometimes I delete the floor and the floor is not actually there. And I remember there was a way to create a floor if you delete it. Oh, yeah, that's deleted. And then if you wanted to create one, what was it? You click the whole room and then, press the bottom. Create a floor, yeah. Just want to make sure I'm on my skills because that's important to know. I remember going through hell trying to get that to work. I do notice this little spacing right here, which might just drive you absolutely insane. Do they all have little cracks in them like that? Kinda. Is that gonna drive me crazy? It might. It actually might. Let's just try to put it somewhere where I'm not gonna notice it as much. We'll just put it there. That way I'm not, I don't notice it. I don't notice it as much. That's good. That's very good. I'm thinking, should I move these cabinets up too? That way they go up over the refrigerator and I can have a window. I mean, having cabinets that tall is definitely not good for the homeowner, but the question is, do we care? We do not care because it looks more cohesive like that. Okay, now I need to start focusing on windows because I ain't got not one window in this house. And I might need to do something different with this couch too. I might need to get like a sectional instead of the bubble couch. I like the bubble couch, but like we're working with limited space here for show. Mostly right now. And I could always extend this a little bit one way or another. Also make more room this way, even though I don't even need more room that way. I could create a little bit more depth if I need to by pulling this out. Yo, should I do that? I think I might do that. Create a little depth. Creating a little depth there wouldn't be bad. And it ain't gonna do nothing but give me more inside space. This might be too much though. We about to find that. We definitely about to find out. Is that better? See, I already think it is. And the reason why I think it is because it's gonna give the kitchen its own little room. Instead of being like right up on that front door the same. It's still right next to the front door, but it's at least set it a little bit where it's gonna feel a little bit better. Now, am I just yapping or is that facts? That's the question. Am I just yapping or is that facts? I think that's big facts, actually. See how that kind of created a different vibe in here? It made it feel like the kitchen was kind of over there. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of being like right in your living room. And then I can move things back a little bit to kind of let everything breathe a little bit better. That dining room table is so small and ugly. I actually really hate it. It needs to be double the width. It need to be something like this. I can't stand short ass dining room tables. I mean, sometimes you gotta do it if you ain't got the room, but if you got the room, get a long dining room table. This is actually too long though. It just need to be a half a size bigger. And it don't look like they make none in the game that's any bigger than this. I need one. I need a table that's half. I need a table that basically is a third. What do I need? Spit it out. All right, I need a table. This is your basic table. I need a table to do this right here. Boom. So I can put 3 chairs, maybe right there. I can put 3 chairs on each side. And then you need to let us put the chair on the sides too. So we need to be able to put a chair up here and a chair down there and then 3 chairs here. That's the size table we need. So that would be like there and then like here. So we need a table that's around that size right there. That would be perfect. See what I'm saying? So you could have, what is that, 8 chairs. We need an 8 chair table because then you got that little bit of lip on there, which is good. So it feel like your house is big. You could invite your whole family over. And we got the big TV that's going to be over here. Oh, I got to focus on windows. I'm just making sure everything is kind of set up the way I want it to be. Because we did just make that adjustment with the kitchen. I think that was a good adjustment though. That was definitely a good adjustment. I am curious if I could play a little game real quick. A little game. I've never played this game before, but can you change the floor of a room if the room, see, I don't even remember if I did this before. If this works, it's gonna make me happy. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna make me very happy if this works. Damn. Yeah, see, I want to be able to do this at a corner and then delete this right here without it taking this out. And I don't know why I can't do that. I mean, you could change the wall type, which is nice, and it stays. You could change the wall height and it stays. But you can't just delete the wall without it messing that up. What if I had this something different though? Damn, imagine having lime green carpet. If I deleted that, then it just makes that lime green. See, I need more. They gotta work on the tiles, man. That's just the one thing that InZoi just isn't really good at right now, is floor tile. And I know there's ways around it. I just don't know exactly what those ways are. And I feel like I'm lying to myself because I feel like I did it before, but clearly I forgot how to do it because it ain't working no more. So the only workaround that I can think of is the one I just had with the stone. But I just want to cut that right there. And I want to cut that corner so it come in, look real nice. And then I'm going to just do carpet. You know I'm going to do carpet. Where's carpet at, though? This look like carpet. You know, this actually looks better, though. This is supposed to be grass, but it actually looks way nicer. Like, you get this in the right color. It's kind of a weird color in here right now, though, because it's like gray, but it's not supposed to be gray. It's supposed to be like a tan. Then when you go in there, we gotta get some windows. That's the problem. Okay, and then we could increase the pattern. See, when you increase it, it almost look like vacuum lines, don't it? I don't know if that's supposed to be grass or not, but it definitely looks pretty good as carpet, though. For sure, for sure. All right, now let's look for some lights. Some window lights, some natural lights. Now, you know I like the big square windows, but I've been making my houses a lot more realistic lately, so I want window dressings on my windows. I'm not playing games with the just wide open for no reason. If I do something like this, we gotta have the right curtains to close it off. I do like that though, but if I do it, I gotta have the right stuff. See, that's what this game was so good with that, because you could actually put the curtains down. This is the first game ever to do something like that, where you could put the curtains down. Oh, these are new, huh? These are like the island curtains. See, I don't mind. How is that even attaching? Because see, that's like kind of unrealistic. The whole attachment part is like just floating in midair. That's why I really like these the best. Plus, you really can't beat these blackout curtains. Like, I got some blackout curtains not too long ago, and it's actually insane how good they are. I do notice a problem though. I'm gonna have to space these windows out different. It ain't even the windows' fault. It's the damn refrigerator's fault. It's the refrigerator's fault. Imagine that. That's a building tip. Start with the blinds. What, shift don't work on this game? No, it's probably right shift. Everything is on the, left shift. I wonder why on this game you can only use the left shift and not the right shift. And same with the alt. You could only use left alt and not right alt. That don't make no damn sense. And then we could just do something like that. That actually helps you center the windows some too. Not bad, not bad. I don't know if I'm keeping that exactly like that though, because it kind of feels, this window feels like it ain't far over enough. So I might want to do something like this instead. Put the 2 over there, 2 over there. I don't mind that. And then we got the truck sitting out here, which, the house, the water tower and all of that is still kind of ass. I do want to do the mulch and all that type of stuff too though. When I did that, didn't I use these? I'm pretty sure I used these when we did that last time. And then I made these the color of mulch, right? Black dirt. Black dirt might be better than brown. Let's see, black dirt. What you got for me, InZoi? What you got? You got something good? Ooh, I kind of like that. Black dirt. It is very interesting. Nah, that couldn't have been what I did last time. There ain't no way. Nah, I couldn't have did that. That don't even look like mulch. Oh, you know what? Maybe I use this. Nah, this is wood though. I think this is just gonna leave me a slat, ain't it? Yeah, those are gonna just leave slats. I don't remember how I did that on that other house though, because I did mulch around that whole thing. Maybe I just used the floor panels. There's a possibility that I just used these and just made them as thin as I could. But see, that's not very thin though. And I think this goes through the house and messes up your floor, don't it? Oh no, it don't. So maybe I did this. Nah, it definitely does. But only when you get like halfway there. If you do that, you alright. These workarounds are crazy, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And then maybe I made this dirt, and that's how I did that. I probably need to look up a tip about how you do mulch and dirt in InZoi. It probably would refresh my memory some, but ain't nobody got time for that. I want some terrain paint, man. I need some terrain paint bad right now. This little bit of off-centeredness is throwing me off with this door too. Because the door actually looks centered perfectly, but these blocks are not centered with the door. I can make them centered, but that's okay. I guess that's alright. Alright, now another thing I wanted to do is change the garden. I said I wanted to put it over here. So I'm thinking like what? Start it here? Something like this. And I could actually organize the crops now too. What's this? 5? What about that? I gotta keep adding windows. What am I doing? I'm tripping. Priorities, bruh. Priorities. Priorities, my friend. Priorities. You got priorities? You gotta have some priorities. If you ain't got priorities, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got no priorities. I need a nice little kitchen window. This is damn near perfect, to be honest. I just don't know what that big, heavy... Oh, never mind. That go on the outside. So this a fit. This a actually fit. So I'm thinking maybe one. Why it's acting like it don't want to fit now? Oh, because it's flipped. I don't want to do a window right behind the stove, because you want to kind of have a stone behind the stove. You go double window right there and just kind of keep this low key. Double window right there, keep that low key. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm not super happy with it, but I'm not mad. Matter of fact, what am I doing? I'm tripping. I don't have to follow directions. I am the directions. If you don't want it by the stove, just move the damn stove. I'm tripping. I am definitely tripping. This ain't even centered either, by the way. I just realized that this is not centered at all. Now, is this centered? I think it's centered now. Yeah, that's about right. See, this ain't bad. This ain't bad. It's coming along. It's not great, though. I'm not super in love with this at the moment, but it's because I ain't really got the money to go crazy, so I'm kind of doing stuff this. And then what about over here? We need some windows over here, too. Do I want to go with the big windows and kind of flank the TV with them? Or is that too much? I almost feel like that's too much. We're trying to future-proof the house, so I gotta take in consideration the TV I'm gonna have, which is probably gonna be this big TV. And I don't even know how much that's gonna cost, because I can't even afford it, remotely close to afford it, actually. If you went with this one, it would be alright, and then just went with the same. I don't know. The big windows is cool. I don't know. Are the big windows overrated? There's a possibility. Possibility I need to go with the slimmer windows. The slimmer. David Schwimmer. Gotta go with the slimmer. But what windows were those? Because I definitely had these before. The slimmer ones? Which windows were those? Oh, I think it was these. Damn, what windows was them? Because I did use those a lot. Small window, just sliding doors. These windows are all enormous, bro. Let me get that slimmy. There you go. Right there. See, these are good bedroom size windows. So you want to bust out the window there, bust out the window there, and then you got a little something like that going. Those are very nice bedroom windows. But in the living room, they kind of small. Like if I did that instead of those in the living room, it's gonna kind of feel. But I'm kind of forgetting who I am, low key. Like, I'm not about to have this little tiny ass TV stand. Did you forget who that? I forgot who the hell I was. You gotta do the custom long TV stand. You got to. I wish I could make these a little slimmer though, but I don't think that you can do that quite yet. Like the size that go over the refrigerator. Nah, you can. Yeah, see, I'm tripping. I always make long TV stands. TV stands are important. They gotta be long, or because they make the TV look better. So then, technically, I can make an entire unit of this. If we being for real, I definitely forgot who the fuck I was for a minute. Now, of course, right now, this is not the time to be doing all this, because all it's doing is wasting so much money. So much money, ridiculous amounts of money. But the whole point of me doing this is to see if I like the smaller windows with this type of TV stand. See, I like things to be like custom, like almost like custom fitted almost. And I do that a lot in my house, even though nothing in my house is technically custom. I'm the one that customized it. So it's like, it looks like somebody else did it, because it's so well made. Damn, I can't figure out none of these TVs, because that's gonna look good though. You can't tell me that don't look better. And then we get a nicer couch, we get a nicer dining room table. I mean, like, then we had a TV sitting up there. This TV too small though. I'm just deleting some of this stuff because like I gotta try to save money somewhere. I got to. I don't really want to delete them nightstands and plants. They just fit too good. The TV stand low-key fit too good too though. $250. Oh, you know what? I just realized we don't have a public bathroom. That's a big problem. That's a big problem. I don't have a bathroom for the public to use. Damn, y'all, you ain't tell me. I forgot. Every bedroom got a bathroom, but we don't have a main floor bathroom right now. That's messed up. That's messed up. Now, it don't have to be big. You just really got to have a sink and a toilet, like a powder room. Where am I going to put that? There's like no place to put that. I could squeeze a spot here though. Damn, I'm gonna have to finagle something. We gotta do some finagling because there's no other way that we gonna make this work. Something's gotta get finagled. Somebody big gotta get finagled. I ain't gonna lie to you. Somebody big gotta get finagled. Now, who big gonna get finagled? Post in the comments if you want to get finagled. But nah, I think we could finagle. That word is starting to sound crazy. I don't know. We might not be able to finagle. This is not looking good for your boy. You know what? We're gonna have to finagle a bedroom. One of these bedrooms is gonna be the crappiest one, and it's probably gonna be this one. Does that suck? Yes. Is that life? Yes. Matter of fact, if I'm just thinking like if I take the bathroom out the bedroom, put the bathroom right here, and then put the bedroom right here, that's fine because that's the littlest bedroom. They just had to use the bathroom next to the bedroom. That's not the end of the world. I mean, preferably you want your own bathroom in each bedroom, but that's just not going to happen every time. This is what we're going to have to do though. We're going to have to finagle this. So if I do want to keep this size, I'm going to have to make this bathroom not a private bathroom no more. And I don't know how I'm going to create a closet, but we're going to have to figure something out because this is going to have to be moved. This little bedroom is gonna have to get finagled. So if we scoot everything like that, still good. Nothing really. You know what we could also do? This could be a 2-bedroom house, and this could technically be an office. That's another finagle. Is it gonna devalue the house a little bit? Yeah. But I'm just not seeing a way that I'm gonna be able to put a closet in here where it's gonna be any kind of space. Like, I mean, that's a lie. I could put a closet right here, and then the bed would just be, this would just be a smaller bedroom. What's the smallest closet we could do? What's the smallest closet that'll work? I'm thinking maybe something like this. Yeah, that'll technically work, y'all. That'll technically work. Could I make it just a tad bit smaller? I'd be very happy if I could. Just a smidge. Just a little tiny, just wink. Damn. See, that's kind of crappy because this door, they saying it'll interfere with the door, but look, this door technically won't interfere. Like, this one is only a half. You see, it ain't a full one, but they want a full one here. You know what? Let's just see what happens if I don't. Could I still snag a door? Could I still put the door in? Nope. Now it's saying you can't do it on the corner of a wall. Even with all, damn. So it has to be this size. Now, like I said, I'm not tripping on the bedroom not being big because technically there's a lot of bedrooms in the world that are this small. That ain't nothing that crazy. I mean, you just don't have another nightstand, but this is still a decent sized room. You know what? This is it. This is the W finesse. W finesse right here. W finesse. Then you throw a picture on the wall or something. You throw a picture on the wall, and then we could put a little table here too. This could be where we put our little side piece table. Bam. This hallway is kind of overly big though. I mean, I wanted a big hallway, but it's a little bit too big, low key. It could definitely be smaller. But if I made the hallway any smaller, this master suite wouldn't be able to be as big as it is. So it is what it is. I'm gonna definitely add some like stuff like this though, just to help with the size, just to make it feel a little bit tighter. Maybe some plant. Well, I already got the plants. Maybe a runner of some sort. I don't know. It's a little big, but we can make that work. And then that gave us the freedom to get a bathroom over here. We could even put a shower in it. Did I need to do that though? Yeah, I did, because there wasn't no way to put a door going to the left. I was just thinking, could I have done something like this and then kept this for this room here? But the only way you could do a bathroom like that would be coming in from the sides, and you wouldn't be able to do that. So I gotta go this way. Now, what I could do, if I wanted to just save space, I could technically put his closet to this room. I could technically do that this way. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all I gotta do is make sure this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's 7. All I gotta do is do that right there. I could put this closet there. Is it gonna really free up that much space? Nah. Is it really gonna be worth doing that? Possibly. Let it chill for a second. So you could bring your nightstand back in. You couldn't do your, actually you could do your plant. You see what I'm saying? Cause see, your public bathroom, you don't really need a shower. Oh yeah, but he needs a shower though. Even if he needs a shower though, shower could still fit in here, can't it? You mean to tell me that shower can't fit in there? Come on, bruh. There ain't no way you saying that. Ain't no way you saying that. Now what if we did this? This works. Smaller bathroom. The only thing about this that that's different is the fact that this person in this room is gonna have to leave this room and go next door to the bathroom. Most of us do that because we don't have mansions. So everybody's bedroom ain't got no damn bathroom. So this is a normal house type thing. So I'm thinking this is fine. I'm thinking this is working. I'm able to get my plant back in there. I'm able to still have the same sizing. Everything is good. I just need to add some windows. Damn, I'm out of money, man. All right, this whole episode is me building. I would go crazy and build this whole thing like to the T. Look at me, freaky T. Be what you want to be. But I don't know if I want to cheat. I can't cheat. I don't want to cheat. I definitely don't want to cheat. I want to grind. And I mean, ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, bruh. I mean, it got R. Kelly in a lot of trouble, but bump and grind, long as she over the age of consent, you can bump and grind. He said age ain't nothing but a number, throwing down ain't nothing but a thing. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. I mean, you talking about over 18, okay, but he wasn't. He was talking about Aaliyah, I believe. Didn't he marry Aaliyah though? I think he married Aaliyah. I'm liking the windows I did in the bedroom. Not too much, not too little. I think it's just enough space in here. Got the windows in there. We don't need no windows in the closet. I could even throw a little mini window in this bathroom. Damn, I'm out of money again. Bruh, you gotta quit spending monies. I need more money on. Is this house doable to live in right now? I should delete these though, because these are just a waste of space. And these I think was they 130 each. Yeah, but they look good though. You can't deny they do look good. Can I live in this house though right now? For real, for real? I mean, I got bathroom, I got kitchen, pretty much everything you could possibly need and some. But nothing is the right color, nothing is like cohesive at all. I gotta make money though. If I ain't got no money, I ain't gonna be able to. Yeah, I think I can. I think I can. Alright, so let's just see about this garden real quick. Because I think what I want to do is extend this garden. I don't know how much money we going to make from it, though. Because we might not make as much as I really hope we make a lot, though. I mean, farmers make a lot of money. Let's keep it $1.99 million with each other. Farmers make a lot of dough. So I'm hoping that resonates with this game and we make a lot of money. But we don't know that yet. I'm just trying to find the crops that look the same. I got these spread all over the place like a dumbass. I didn't have no organization with this farm at all. I think this is corn. I think all this is corn. Any of y'all ever been to Ohio? Down south in Ohio? You see nothing but cornfields. It's actually crazy. I didn't know Ohio was that rural because I'm up by Cleveland and shit, but like Ohio is like very rural. Damn, I can't say that. Rural. Come on, bruh. Rural. Is that how you say it? It's very rural. Wow. I actually can't say that right now. Rule. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. Rule. It's rule. See, I say rule. We was just joking about this the other day. I had said something. What was it I was saying? Because it gave out the same energy as iron, iron to iron, earn. Except it wasn't that. I could say all them words properly individually. You know, Aaron ironed. And what was it? Aaron ironed and iron earned or something like that. It was something else though. Damn, I forgot what it was. If I remember, I'm going to definitely show y'all. But it was something I was trying to say. And it all sounded like the same word over and over again. Even though it wasn't. You know, doing this, I realized that I got a whole lot of the same things on some of these, and then some of them are totally different. This looked like a smaller version of that, but I think it's the same crop though. It's just a little newer. Like, look how much I got of this. Unless these are two different crops, which I don't think they are. I think one is just a little smaller because it's newer. Wait, let me change the time of day. Yeah, see, that's looking nice, man. It's looking real nice. I wish I had a little bit more trees, because like I don't hardly have any trees, but that's alright. W Hazel though, man, because we wouldn't be able to do this without Hazel. Hazel came in and dropped some money on our head. We was able to do something. If it wasn't for Hazel, we wouldn't be able to do it. Alright, we got a couple more crops. A few of these, it's like I only got 2 of them, 3 of them. I don't even know what this is. Does this say what it is? They're probably doing live mode, but I'm not in live mode. Alright, so now we got 2 more plants here. We only got 2 on this one. And then on this one, we only got 1. 1 is crazy. How did I only end up with 1 of those? And then we got the banana plants and the normal plants. I'm going to just put them over here. We got a lot of work to do as far as like the land. So we need to plant 1, 2, 3 more banana trees, 4 more whatever that is, 3 more whatever this is, 1 more of that, and then 4 more trees over here. That's a good sized plot of farm though. Damn, I kind of liked how that was over here though, like with the hay. What if 1, 2, 3, 4, what if I turned it? What is turning gonna do for you? Turning is gonna let me have more crops. Not really though. I mean, yeah, I could have more crops, but it's not gonna necessarily give me more crops. It's just gonna let me put these hay bales over here so it looks a little bit cooler. Let's be real, that's really all I'm looking for is the cool factor. See, I wanna be able to put these hay bales over here. Cause see, that kinda go with the farm, you know what I mean? Kinda go with some farm vibes. And then instead of doing every single plot, I'm gonna just take this and copy them. And then we could just do this like that. Boom, boom. Yup, just like that. Then I could take this, move this over here like that. You see what I'm saying? You see your boy? This is what I wanted it to look like. Preferably, I would like to do banana trees on the far left and then whatever these are on the far right. And then it's like a big area. Like I'm talking like maybe from here over more crops. That way you got like nothing but crops over here. Now is that crazy? Kinda. But will it make us a lot of munions? Probably. And if you anything like me, you need some munions. You see what I'm saying? Something like that. I could actually copy exactly how many it is. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's 10. That's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then technically, if this is 10, we throw our banana plants right there. And then that's a nice little corner. Not only that, then we can move our tree. Maybe put our bike over there, something different. I'm almost thinking, should I move this too? Because that's like a water tower for like crops. At least that's how I'm thinking of it. So like that's like a hydroponics type thing. See, it kind of is a hydroponics thing because that's going into the ground. You notice that? W realism, actually. If I just fill this in with more plots, that's like a nice little system. It's actually a real nice little system. So we go, I can't even see with this shadow. So we go 1, 2, 3. Then we symmetricalize this with that plot just so it's nice and symmetrical, like something like that. Now I'm definitely gonna run out of money because I ain't got the money to keep going like this, but that's okay though. That's okay though, because we got a nice little garden. The house is coming out decent. The house definitely looks very unfinished. It looks like it's supposed to be modern, but it's really not. It just ain't got nothing on it yet. That's okay. That's okay, because we gonna get it. I kind of want to move my truck low key. I don't know. I don't know how I want to do this yet. Matter of fact, I think I do. Let's do... Damn, you ain't gonna let me turn it? Bro, what you doing? Put it here. Let me turn it. You're being a dumbass, clearly. Can I turn it from here? Why is it not letting me turn the truck? There's nothing around. Alright, it was already turned, so let's just leave it how it was. I'm gonna pick it up and put it over here. Is that a vibe though? Not really. I liked it better. I mean, it's still in development. This is like a development type house. Like, it's not done at all. There's no grass, there's no nothing. It's just like in development still. I wanted to build a fence too. See, I can't do none of this with this money I got. I gotta get rid of some stuff. I mean, that sink is $330 on its own. Toilet, shower, like, we don't need all of this. We don't. We know what's supposed to go in it. We know how it's supposed to go, but we don't need to have all that right now. We need to finish the garden because this is what's gonna make us money. So if we finish this up, that's double whatever I was gonna make last time, because this is double the plots of land. I tell you one thing though, they better fix that thing where you can only plant one crop at a time. Cause ain't no way in hell I'm clicking this one time and like waiting the whole time. Like, that's gonna be crazy. I might do it once, like off camera, but that's not something I'm gonna do multiple times. It's just not. And then I want to make a little fence too. I want to make a little, like, nothing crazy, but like a little type something. How do I make a little type something? Gates, fences. Oh, this rope binded fence is actually a real fence. I didn't know that. This is a concrete fence. What does concrete fence look like? I kind of like this concrete fence. Hold up. I think I'm gonna give it... Should I give it any breathing room? It's a good question. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna give it no breathing room. That's like never a good thing to do, no matter what you're doing, is not give something some breathing room. You gotta give it some breathing room. Technically, we don't. That little concrete fence actually looked amazing. I really like how that looks. So, you know, if we really want to get crazy, we could start adding in bushes and like stuff that's gonna really... Cause see, I forgot, InZoi got damn near everything you need and some when it comes to decorate. Like, I could really make this place feel like a whole different world. I'm not about to do this, but I'm just... Like, if I really wanted to, I could block this all off and make this feel like its own little oasis. And I think I'm gonna do that, just not right now, because we still po right now. I might want to throw a little tree in. Damn, I can't even afford a tree. I need a tree though, because I need some coverage over here. That tree ain't gonna fit. I need another big green tree. But I got 600. I need 750. Come on, bruh. Really? I'm gonna have to sell some. I probably just sell this. I'm gonna sell the bedroom TV stand, because I'm probably not gonna use a TV stand there anyway. And then I could put another tree over here with my pickup truck. Yeah, see, that's a vibe. And then eventually we're gonna replace the pickup truck with like G-Wagons and Lambos, cause like, you know, we only got the pickup truck cause we building. You know what I'm saying? We still building. I could delete these too, cause I don't think I want to keep this. Or hear me out. We make a little walkway around the garden. Now, is this crazy? That might be a little much. Man, I couldn't imagine having a garden like this and my grandma still being alive. Oh man. That would be amazing. She would be in heaven out here. I ain't gonna lie. She would be in heaven out here. We'd be eating so good. Cause she used to make her own greens, yams. Shit. She had all type of stuff in that garden. I don't even remember half the stuff it is now. Cabbage, spinach, I think. Cause I used to clean the greens and stuff when I was like a little kid. You don't even have to clean greens no more. You could buy them already cut up and prepped. You still gotta like rinse them and wash them off, but like they already cleaned and bagged up. But when you get them from outside, they come in these big, enormous leaves, and then you gotta take the little stem out. I remember just like ripping the stem, and then you got all the stems, and then you take the leaf, throw them in the secondary part of the sink, wash them with that special soap. I don't know what kind of soap that was, and then put them to the side. And I used to do, I didn't do the washing. I think I would do the like stem removal part. I think I did both though. I was little. I was like 6, 7, 8, 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? I was like 7, 8, 6, 7 years old. But yeah, man, it'd be great to have all that stuff out in your yard. It was a pain though, dealing with the animals and shit. So I think this is a good spot to stop building. We got $176. I gotta spend some time to try and like actually make money first. I don't even really want to go crazy with making the house look cohesive yet, because it's not even done. I don't even want to give y'all the idea that this is done yet, because it ain't. We don't even have lights in here. We definitely don't have what we need at all, but that's alright though, because we gonna get it. But I wanted to make a little bit of upgrades because we're gonna be doing this house for a minute. Alright, y'all can come back if you want to. Don't look like y'all want to. These are great pics. Look at how good her hair looks. They gotta fix this beards too, because when the light hit the hair, it gets darker. When the light hit the beard, it gets lighter. So y'all gotta pick one way or another. The hair should either get a little lighter, which I think is probably what it's supposed to do, but this is a brand new hair, because everything else, like her hair's got a shine to it. Hair is just like perfectly dark, which would look good if everything was like that. But oh damn, they got a fan now? I didn't know they had a fan. That's definitely new. This is new too. Damn, this is a good pick right here. Hold up, I ain't even supposed to be taking pictures right now, but I just came across some heat. This is straight heat and right at your ass. You know, I would argue the picture taking on InZoi has to be one of the best in any game. Like, you can make this a full feature of the game. Like, it's so good. Let's go. Alright, I need y'all to go check out the new crib though. Check out the new crib, y'all. Y'all got some new stuff to look at. Matter of fact, I'm gonna need y'all to get out here and work in this yard. I hate to do it to you, but we gotta at least get this soil. I think I got stuff in my pocket though. So what is this? This is tomatoes. Were these the same? Sweet potatoes? Oh hell nah. These are carrots. Sweet potato, tomato. Damn, so some of these are actually different. Damn, I messed up low-key, y'all. I thought those were the same ones. I gotta get her garden skill up, because Moana's was like up to 3, I think. And I want to make sure hers is up there with mine. Man, I hope we make like 5,000-10,000 off all these crops when they all grown up. I really, really do. You know the vibe this place gives off? Most of this time of day, I'm about to show you. I'm about to paint a whole vibe for y'all real quick. Wait, let me plug my phone up. This is actually my favorite song to play when it's fall time, or like even summer, right after cutting the grass, or like you want that real like homey, cozy country kind of feel. This is the song.
Flexibility.
See what I'm saying? It's just like out there in the wild. Know what I'm saying? Just good vibes, nature. Like maybe fall, late summer. I'm telling you, man. Beautiful. This is like my favorite song to play during that time. It's just such a good song. It's from Animal Crossing. Phase 7, I think, of the prologue music. It just make you feel good, low key. Sun going down, man. But like after you just got through working in the yard, like this is definitely that kind of vibe. Let's check out how the house is feeling, by the way. How is the house feeling? That's a good question. I mean, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. It ain't good either, though. You know, I kind of want this to be moved. I don't like this where I got it. Maybe I can move it over here, because it's kind of in the way. Yeah, because you want to be able to, like, see your character. See, this way you could actually see your character fully. It is, like, weird coloring in here right now because it's like no windows, there's no lights. This really isn't a big house though. We ain't really got a whole lot to walk around, but let's see what that master suite looking like. You know, I wouldn't mind if they took this glow off of here either. The glow kind of gets on my nerves. It kind of kills the realism sometimes. This bedroom is actually really nice though. Good size. I mean, ain't nothing in it right now, but still. Closet is big enough. This game is so good, man. Just the fact you can walk around with your own controls just really just changed the game. Because just being able to do this just gives the game so much realism. Like no matter where you are, you could just walk or run. If you need to, you can get your run on. Like it really make it feel like Grand Theft or something. But alright, so let's see. So we got everything done as much as we could. What is this over here? Why are these shining? Oh, they at 100%. Let's see if they fix the pool weeds thing. Nah, it's still saying that it's an item near the target. Let's harvest them. I'm gonna have her harvest them. I'm gonna try it out, see what harvesting looks like. It's the first time we harvested something from here. Oh damn. So it's just one subpar sweet potato. Also, you gotta do each one. You gotta click each one. I need a harvest all button, yo. I need a harvest all button because that's kind of crazy. So we get 4 sweet potatoes per plot. Okay, 4 sweet potatoes. Now can we pull the weeds? Tons. It's still saying you can't pull the weeds. Now that's crazy because let's just pull this out. Let's just pull this out. And they broke the game. Can you pull them now? Okay, you can pull them now. See, now that makes me think I should redo my garden because if she needs room around each plot to do it, even though you have to harvest it, I still am going to have to be able to pull these weeds up. So no matter what, I'm going to need that to be available. So let's just see, let's grab these two. I need to do more testing with that because I need to see how close you need to have these before they have to be spaced out. These are all at 93 though, so they should be done soon. So I'm gonna just run forward a little bit and see what we can do. And I also want to go in here and see what she got. So she has 4 sweet potatoes. Now I could just take those to the market real quick and see about how much, like see just how much they're worth. I think I'm gonna do that. Get up, bruh. Get up. You need to go pick up your girl real quick. I'm gonna take her to the market. And you know we gotta have some music. Ain't no question about it. Now what music are we gonna use? Y'all like them songs I was playing? I told you there was some good songs, man. I tried to give them people as much credit as I could so they don't copyright me. Cause it's like, bro, please don't copyright me. Can you please tell me why you copyright me? A stop sign. But I do have a couple more from them same artists. So why not listen to them? I got it set up now. I can turn the game down some. You vibing again? Don't die. We definitely vibing again, yo. Alright. Oh, she sleep. She gotta get up. Why can't she get in? Oh, there you go. I must have been in the wrong spot. Because it was like she would not get in for nothing. All right, let's go. Let's roll out.
Don't make me guess. Just lay your head. Your body's talking, I hear what it says.
Cause a little thing leads me back to you. Cause every single moment I can't be without you.
I'm sitting outside with a Glock on my hip, I'm ready to catch me a body. I'm sitting outside with a Glock on my hip, I'm ready to catch me up.
Alright, we made it to the store. I had to get some pics, man. It was just too good hopping off the motorcycle. I had to get some pics. So, W on me for remembering how to get here, though. I got here hella quick. So, let's deliver. I want to deliver these sweet potatoes. This lady always crying. Okay, now for 4 sweet potatoes, how much you gonna give me? Where's our money? We at $176 for 4 sweet potatoes. How much we gonna get? Is that $4? $4. Bruh, $4? I mean, I know they was subpar, but like $4? She need to go to the bathroom. $4 though? Nah, ain't no way $4. I mean, I could see maybe $3 a piece, $2 a piece, $4 a piece, but $1? Oh man, that ain't worth nothing. I might actually have to come up with another way to make money. Nah. We gonna keep hustling. We're going to keep hustling because I swear once I get that garden skill up, I should be able to make better crops, which should bring in more money. But $4 for 4, I mean, literally $1 each is crazy. But I mean, it is what it is. I got to make it work. Damn, I ain't even happy no more. I ain't even trying to turn up going back to the house. Quiet ride home, because that's terrible. $4? I mean, if we do the math on that, let's just do the math real quick. $4, right? Now I got 10 and 10 times 5. So 5 times 10, 50. So this is 100 crops right now because there's 10 lines of 5. So this is 100 crops. I got 10 times 5, which is 50. I mean, which is 5, 50. 50 each, 100 total squares. 100 times 4. 400 crops. That means if each crop I sell, it's only gonna give me $400. Now that don't even make no sense. This whole garden is only worth $400. Nah, bro, that can't be right. $400 is crazy. Could I dry this in the house? I doubt it, right? Yeah. I was just wondering, you know what I'm saying? We need to go to bed though. Damn, yo. That is actually terrible. $400? I'ma just have them go to sleep. They both are hella tired. Y'all just go to sleep. And I know it's cause they subpar, but still, that ain't no money. But you know what? That's alright. This was still a W episode. We redid the house. We sold a crop. Not for much, but at least we sold one. And then next episode, I'm gonna try and make some more money some other way, man, because this ain't gonna do it. I might have to go back to robbing. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, robbing, I was making $2,000-$3,000 a day. I might just have to do that. All right, it looked like all my crops is growing up. So if each one of these crops is only worth like $1 and they not worth hardly no money, I'm definitely going back to robbing. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. It's gonna happen. So I'm gonna have him get these crops. I hate the fact that you gotta click each one though. I just wish you could just harvest all. They gotta add a harvest all button. This is about to be ridiculous. I'm gonna just grab a few though. I'm not even gonna grab them all because I gotta do the experiment with the weeds. I'm gonna just see how much I can get for what I got. Oh, he's hungry. Alright, go eat before you die. I will say this house definitely looks better now. Another thing that's kind of crazy, as soon as you click, that pops up and sometimes it messes up your click. See, like right there, you need to make that pop up higher than your mouse so it don't mess you up. Just little stuff. That's why I say polishing. It just needs that polish on it. Okay, the banana's ready too. Yeah, let's harvest this banana too. Large banana, rare banana twins. Now let's go back to the store. Let's deliver. I got a couple rare fruits, which is good, but I gotta find it. So like, okay, let's just see. One mango, $10. The $10 a mango, I didn't even do nothing. Let's just say the tomatoes. 2 rare heart tomatoes are worth $30 each. Like, I mean, that's a nice little come up. What about the large tomato? 2 large tomatoes worth $30 each. See, now we starting to get into a little bit of dough. The way this is set up though, it makes it so hard to actually sell stuff, but like, let's just do it. 2 large tomatoes, $30 each. Okay, let's see. The rare heart mango, $20 each. 7 normal tomatoes, $35. See? Okay, the market value actually matters too, huh? It might have mattered too because my dude actually has gardening skills. What about the rare replant carrot? $60 for 4. It's not terrible. $60 for 4, not bad. Rare corn bundle, $45 for 3. Let's just go with some normal corn, 5 for 20. That's not really that great. So really you betting on like getting rare stuff. Large corn, damn, that is some large corn. $30 for 2. I definitely would like to see this aspect, the store aspect, get way better. Like where you could actually sell and see, like sell multiple things at one time, and like this definitely has to be improved. But once it is, this is gonna be good. 32 for 8. That's not really that great. I mean, we made a little bit of money, better than what I thought. Rare teddy potato, $15 for 1. I like that they got these different types too. Mango, $10. Normal size carrot, $60. The carrots, I almost feel like the carrots might be the most expensive. Rare banana twins, 20 for 1. Anything else? What's a large carrot go for? 15. I feel like I got the most money from my carrots. What about large banana? 20. And with the carrots, you can plant 4 to a plot. I feel bad for this lady. She always miserable. And I sold her that rock. So we came up on $600. That ain't really much though, man. I mean, I'm gonna still keep increasing my skills. I'm gonna try and plant some more stuff. I'm gonna try and like tend to this garden a little bit better, and then hopefully we start making more money. And I really, really, really hope that like they fix that with the harvesting like almost immediately. They need to fix that damn near immediately, because that makes this a whole lot easier if you could like harvest all the things at one time and then be able to plant, you know what I'm saying, like multiple things. Like right now, if I want to plant let's just say a carrot, then I go to plant another one, you don't get nothing. Like that needs to be fixed very quickly. And I'd also like to see more in the queue, because this is only 7 things in the queue. I'd like to see a little bit bigger of a queue, maybe 14 instead of 7. But I mean, if they can't do it, they can't do it. But I would like to see that though. So I'm gonna tend to this garden a little bit off camera, try to like harvest this stuff, sell it, or at least maybe I just hold on to it, and then get everything ready and then plant some more seeds, because that's gonna be stupid time consuming just for no reason. And then hopefully next episode, maybe go to work a couple times, maybe get Hazel to go to work, and then maybe we can start getting this house put together, because I really want to make this house dope. And I already kind of see the vision. You see the vision, it's just not there yet. And I probably should have just cheated and just made a dope house, but like I don't want to cheat. I want to make it fun. So we go every episode, we doing something towards building the house, and then eventually we get the greatness of having a nice crib. Should I color it though? Because it is kind of stark. It's kind of a stark color right now. I could like paint the outside. Yeah, just something where it merges with the land a little better. I mean, it ain't gotta be nothing crazy. Just like maybe a muted brown maybe. I don't even have a roof on it yet. Damn, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford a roof. This bike cost me all my money right here. Hold up. Can I get a roof? I really hope so. Damn, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, y'all. Let's just go with a roof like that, and let's just start in the corner. Just play it simple. How much is this gonna cost? Oh, it's only $10 for the roof total. Okay, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Damn, this is 1 brick outside of that one. I didn't even notice that till just now. So I might have to pull that out. I might want to pull this out anyway a little bit. I always like to have a little bit of overhang just for the maybe some lights, or like, see that overhang? That overhang look kind of nice. Maybe just a little overhang right there. Yeah, see, that's kind of clean. And then maybe a little overhang over here, maybe 2. And then on the back, bust out another 2. See, look at that. And then we put some plants around it. We'll be doing pretty damn good. Hold up. Let me get the paint color real quick. Go up here, drop him in, and then mess with the roof. The roof exterior, I'm thinking maybe black. This is the roof interior. I don't know what the hell that is. The ceiling. Okay, that's under. I want that definitely to be white. The ridge. I want the ridge to be black. The verge to be The clicking is kind of off. I think that might be a little bug too. Just a little bug. Then we're going to go black on everything else. Just to make it go a little bit. You know what I mean? It's not really going to be that great looking right now because we still got a lot of work to do. But for real, be honest though. That's a nice start. That's a nice start right here. Little ranch vibes, you know what I mean? We got to spend some time on it though. And you know I can make this look way better. But I'm kind of feeling it. Like, look. Can I get a picture in here? I don't think you could take a picture in here, can you? That's a shame because I would like to take a picture right now. I don't think there's any way you can. But just imagine you could take a picture right now. I'm not mad at this. You got a little bit of farm. You got a little bit of ranch house. It don't even look bad with all that dirt. And then eventually I'm going to put some crops around the house. I'm going to be able to do some things like that. It's going to really make it look official. That's going to be fun. I love y'all, man. Let me know in the comments what you think. I've been enjoying this, man. I've been enjoying this game a lot. And just because early access is about to be over, because the game about to come out tomorrow, which is today probably for y'all, because I want to put this out tomorrow. That don't mean we about to stop playing. Like, I'm actually hype about this game. This ain't no paid advertising. Nah, I actually love InZoi, and the fact that they rocking with me, gave me early access, is just a big W. So I'm about to keep this series going. This was just the game I needed to get that creative flow back. Because you know, before this dropped, I wasn't really playing nothing. I really wasn't excited about playing nothing, but this brought it back. So we about to get on this. At least gotta have some kids, like perfect this house, all of that. That's gonna be a minute too. But I love y'all. Peace.
That was amazing.
Hey, go check out Sonny D. It's like the great Sonny D. Hey.
All of those long, hard hours of working definitely pay off. I see that. I see that.
Sonny Daniel Enterprises.